Good morning, WC Replays! Recently, people have taken to calling me Coffee because I just grind so fine. Don't ask me why I said that, Medalist told me to. It's my new pickup line for this audio. As you can see, for the replay, we've got me, and who doesn't just love me, on my Screw Around Smurf, I believe. I'm on EDAV. Anyways, and I'm versing a guy from L-Clan, LGN on Northrim. They're a bunch of really good players. And my good buddy Destiny's from there, and I asked him to set me up with some good players from there for show matches, practice, possible audio stuff. And this happened about 2 months ago, and I've been too lazy to do a game from it because I pretty much lost every single match except maybe this one. I don't know if I won or not. I kind of forgot. I haven't seen this in a really long time. I'm sure Melis can tell you if he wants to, but we're not to that part yet, so we shouldn't start talking. Because, as you can tell, my guest star is going to be Medalist yet again, because I was thinking about doing a different guest star every single commentary, but that didn't work out too well because Lee ended up being really boring and keeping me way too serious, and so I thought I'd bring back Medalist because we just get along so well. He's like my Abbott, or he's like Abbott to my Costello, or he's like Bonnie to my Clyde because I'm not going to be the girl. Anyways, go ahead and cue the replay up at 10 seconds. As you can see, it's a human versus human replay, which is always promising to be filled with micro-intensive battles, lots of range, lots of summons, casters, knights, breakers, all kinds of horny shit to make you hard. So it should be fun. You'll like it. I guarantee it. If you don't like it, email me and tell you didn't like it, and then I'll reply and tell you to go fuck yourself. And we'll just play that little song and dance. So, Medalist, come on. Start talking. I know your mic's on. Welcome to the replay commentary.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, there's Medalist.
Hey, good to be back.
Yep. And I have my birds this commentary, so cause back by popular demand because everybody wanted the chirping back in their commentary, so they're behind me. It's actually truthfully because my mother brought them down, and I'm too scared to go against her because she'll bitch slap me and then make me bleed and cry and die and shit. And it's not very nice. And she controls my college fund, and then I'll be poor.
Yeah, your mother.
Hey, don't you talk, bro. Your mother owns you way more than mine owns me, alright? Oh, Medalist, when do you want your dinner? Just give me a sign. I've got your dinner here. Oh, come on, baby. Eat your dinner.
Don't talk about my mother or your rogue.
Okay. Oh, shit. Just spilled water all over my keyboard. I mean Charlemagne. Back to that running joke. Anyways, get your War 3 up, maximized, because mine's always minimized. And we'll pause at 10 seconds, 1 time speed, standard. Turn off Fog of War, which I didn't do yet, because I'm just forgetful. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, start! There we go. And while I clean up all this Charlemagne all over my desk, Medalist is going to walk you through some opening stuff until he starts lagging, and I have to come back. So go, Medalist. And I can't spell.
Sounds like a plan. So basically, they're both doing altar barracks builds. Pretty standard stuff. They're both going to be going for the Archmage because I've seen this before, and everyone goes to the Archmage every single game.
Wow, that was insightful.
But that's right, because in this game... Anyways, in this game, what you're going to see is not the first skill that's important, the second skill. So keep a watch for that. They're both going to be getting tavern heroes. I won't say which ones yet, but you'll see. And take a look at which ones are better.
Yes, that's exactly what this is about, because I get one tavern hero, he gets a second one, which is less common, but still quite potent, and then we gotta show off in, like, this constant warfare thing. This is just, like, all game. There's a big, huge battle. We just go back and forth because we're neighbors, and human versus human is already a pretty big fight, constant game, and since we're, like, right next to each other, it's gonna be even more intensive. We've already scouted each other, as you can see with the 2 militia running past each other. And notice how I send my footmen up to the creeps already. That way I can creep even faster as soon as my hero pops. And I name my militia because every peasant in your lineup deserves to have an individual name. So I've named each of my peasants. And Dalamar's got a weird name for his. It's a Turkish one, and I made fun of it, and Destiny corrects me because I'm just a dick, because it's actually Dalamar's name. And I even know I'm a dick, because I mention it. Anyways, I'm taking my Archmage, my Footmen. Don't notice yet, because they're still going up. But notice I'm bringing Militia now, because with humans on Turtle Rock, you should really creep with Militia really fast, just like Dalamar's doing at the bottom. I'm doing the same thing at the top, except my Militia are slower, because I'm a slower person than some Gosu from Elfland. And so we're creeping. Oh yes. Look at that Gosu shit. Go, Metalist, find something to talk about.
Okay, so, why do you go for the orange creep first instead of the green? Why not do both at once? Like, I've seen Kara on this map, 64AM, DCAR, Kara, whatever. I've seen him keep both the green and the orange at the same time. Why do you choose to go with just the orange first?
Because I'm not cool enough to do the green and the orange. I suck. I'm not that good. You got too much faith in me. I mean, that's pretty much it.
You could be that good if you did it.
Yeah, I could be, but I'm not. And I don't want to be that good, because if I get that good, eventually people are going to start shit-talking me, and then every time they beat me, they're going to post the replay like 5 seconds later, and I don't want that kind of popularity. That's the real reason I don't creep both at the same time. Not that I'm lying or anything.
Well, what I've seen Kara do is he takes his Militia and the water element, and then he creeps out green, and then he summons another water element and takes his Footman and Archmage to creep in orange.
Yeah, that would work, but notice how I'm bringing my Militia out into the fight, because every unit matters, and there's no reason not to use that base advantage, especially since I'm already going tier 2, so the wood isn't that essential as it would be if I wasn't, so might as well bring out the peasants, get that extra kills in, damage, whatnot. Try and save your Footmen, so if they're getting focus fire, just pull them back into your base, and just focus one Footman at a time if you can. If you get to the point where you have a whole bunch of units and they're all attacking at the same time, don't try and focus one unit, because you'll just get this big blob of units trying to surround one, and it's just going to be counterproductive. Notice how Dalamar did all these what the shit are they called? Illusions of Footmen, and I'm falling for it like a dumbass. I'm killing the illusions instead of his actual Footmen. Bringing out the Militia again, and this is all really, really boring. Liven it up. Go, Mentalist. Tell a joke or something. Put some porn on.
You want me to tell a joke?
Yeah, tell a joke. Make us all laugh.
I'll tell a joke this time. Okay. What's the difference between bee nuts and deer nuts?
One of them makes sperm and the other one doesn't.
Oh, you're close. One of them is 30 cents a pound, the other one's under $1.
Okay. Not funny.
You don't get it?
I didn't hear it. You broke up.
Alright, I'll dance for you then.
You'll dance.
Oh wait, you can't see it, that's right.
Oh, send me a video later.
Anyways, as you can see, Dalamar shows in the Naga Sea Witch, and used to be pretty popular in human versus human, but it's not so much anymore because the speed got reduced quite a bit, so there are better options, and as you can see, Frvade shows in the Firelord section. Any reason behind that?
The reason I picked the Firelord? That would be because I like mass summons and Incinerate does insane damage. And notice how I picked the Firelord before I came to attack, because I need that extra hero in to damage it. The reason why Naga's pretty good is because he gets to slow my Footmen like he is, and I can't pull them back, so all I can do is suicide into his units and kill them while my units die. And the Incinerate will give me some wicked explosion damage, area of effect in a way. And what was that?
You're paying attention right now. You could pick out Archmage, you have your units all over it, and you just focus on it.
Yeah, I could have focused it because I have units all around him during that fight, but I'm not that smart, as we've covered already.
I guess as an undead player, you just always use to look for that hero kill.
Yeah, because undead, they focus pretty much on surrounding shit, whereas humans are like, ooh, kill the Footman, kill the Footman. But if you
Yeah.
look...
One thing that's the same between both the races, though, is when your micro equipment ghouls really hit large battles, you don't even focus on microing defensively. You always want to focus to try and kill units, not to hold them back, especially when you get to, 30 or some food, 30 food left.
Yeah, because if you lose a unit, it'll keep you down in food, so it saves you gold. But I still wouldn't advocate losing units as, even as undead, because when you get tier 3, those ghouls are even that more stronger. And they're like the main staple of undead versus undead.
Well, when you're in like a big battle though, and you have low hit point units that put in our ghouls, I'd rather focus on trying to kill units with them rather than trying to micro them defensively. So really, it's important to pick your battles and fight battles you know you're going, because if you micro offensively proper, then you'll kill the units and get experience and level up yours.
Yeah. Now see, notice how I'm taking this fight anyways. I probably shouldn't, because he's got breakers, he's got sword, I take him like that, and because I'm doing a pretty good job of it. You focus...
Yeah, you shouldn't probably be fighting right now, considering you're doing pretty well.
Yeah, but you should always focus the casters first, like I did, because if you're going water elementals and fire spawns, the casters will die almost instantaneously from the focus of those summons. And I'm going for the Naga because it's a pretty weak hero. Doesn't have a teleport either, because the Archmage has it, so... Notice I'm going for the priest, so that's just my overall strategy, is focus on the casters, the Naga, or the footmen. I don't really go for breakers too much because they're pretty strong and they can take a lot of heat. They're like miniature knights, so I don't always focus on them that much. Yep.
Another thing that's important to remember is incinerate owns intelligence heroes so badly. So you just have to make sure that when you see weak heroes, they'll just die so quickly that pass away.
That they do. They die pretty quickly. Notice how my Fire Lord almost died and I gave him my teleport off my Archmage. A lot of people don't actually think to do that. They never actually change the hands of the teleport. They always leave it on their main hero. But a great way to save your secondary hero, if your first hero isn't really in danger of dying, is to trade off the teleport, like I did, and then go back to your base and heal up with a nice scroll of rejuvenation, or healing, or whatever it's called. And of course, Dalamor's pressing the advantage.
So, anyways, why did you just detect it tier 3?
I'm teching tier 3 because I want to get knights. But I wasn't smart enough to build a smith, so I'm building a smith now.
Well, considering that's a pretty big risk because you're right next to him, but I guess it's speed off because you're already into the attack and you've been fighting the whole time, so you're going to have knights and he's going to have breakers. And
yeah, notice I'm not getting any casters because there's no reason to get casters versus a guy who's getting a lot of breakers, because any slow I do is just going to be put right back on me, and then he can just easily focus Priest and the mail them break. Almost surrounded it, but I did get the Archmage, but lost my hero. See, I lose my Fire Lord a lot because of the Naga. Naga keeps slowing him down, and then the mana burn off the breakers plus slow from Sorks. It's very hard to keep my Fire Lord alive. That's why this strategy appeals to Dalamar. Oh, not again.
plus the Fire Lord is the weak hero too. You really have to make sure you can kick out the Fire Lord whenever you get the chance. Make sure you focus on him when you're around him. At least have 2 or 3 years trying to come back, because if he can level up, he just gets so strong so fast. It's almost really, really hard to kill him to the level.
Yes, that's why I like the Fire Lord. His summons are really strong. If they hit stuff, they can enough times they'll split off and double themselves, and then you've got Incinerate as well, which owns humans. So I just really like him as a hero. And apparently I disconnected, unfortunately. That's okay because the Skypay has been lagging the entire commentary, so I'm going to go it alone now. Hope it's not too inconveniencing for you to hear all that lag, but we've got what looks like it would probably be the final push. I have my Knights and my Breakers. Firelord gets out just in time. And I'm focusing. Always focus your units. You have to focus your units in this matchup. You just don't have much of a choice but to. You gotta try and slit that human from his cross to his eyeball with a dull deer antler, and the best way to do that is to go for the casters, just like I am. Just chase those fuckers down. Especially with the Breakers, because you can do that mana burn shit on them. And there's nothing he can really do against that. He can focus my Archmage, which he is, or he can focus my Fire Lord, which he just did. Took it out pretty easily because with the Naga I couldn't really move my Fire Lord anywhere. I also doubt the fact that he said good game earlier because he did manage to kill my Fire Lord, but as you know in my previous commentaries, I do not advocate quitting early. I'm a fight till the end kind of guy. That's just me. I don't know why Dalamar is attacking here because I obviously have the unit advantage, and my heroes aren't higher, and one of them's dead, but surrounded the Archmage using my building. Like I said last time, always use your buildings if you can to help you surround, because they take up a whole side, and that just makes the surround that much easier. I'm not doing a post-game wrap-up because you hate that, so I'm just gonna... This is a really short audio, only 16 minutes so far. Maybe I'll do 2 today. I'll get you 2 at once. 2 for 1 deal. Put it into one replay package. Wonder if you'd like that. Basically, that's about it for that game. I don't really have anything to talk about. Oh, I can talk about WoW for a little bit, World of Warcraft. I'm not going to tell you what server or what name I'm playing under, although I have gotten some messages from people who have found me on my server and recognized me, and I greatly appreciate that. It makes me feel really warm and fuzzy inside and popular, even though I'm not, and I appreciate it. But if you do happen to find me, and Metalist wants to know if he is lagging, and the answer is sort of, but I'll just talk to him on this instant messenger while I record. And I'm asking him a question because what happens is Metalist and I are going to start a thing that every replay commentary we're going to switch off, and the other one has to do something insanely crazy that the other one comes up with, and you have to do it like no matter what. So it's kind of like a double dog dare thing. Come on, Metalist, tell me what you want me to do. Yeah, he's not telling me because he's a dick. But so while I wait for him to tell me, some shout-outs. I got my shout-out to El Clandestiny, good friend. Haven't talked to him in a really long time, so if you're listening to this, please tell me. Or please don't tell me. Shit. Please message me about on AIM or something, because you're a pretty cool guy. If you want to email me, the email is still frvade@hotmail.com. That's frvade@hotmail.com. So tell me how much you love me, hate me, or just don't care. Either way, doesn't matter to me. Let's see what else. If you're curious on World of Warcraft, I do have a level 28 Hunter Dwarf and a level 9 Elf Rogue. That's currently as of right now. Not that any of you actually give a shit. Oh, here's what Metalist wanted me to do. He wants me to sing a song about love. You gotta be shitting me. Okay. I got the exact answer to this. He's gonna hate me for this, and you're gonna hate me for this, but he wanted me to sing a song about love, and I have to do it, just as he's gonna have to do whatever I tell him to do next time, which is gonna be some crazy ass shit, so don't miss that. But, song about love, here we go. I love you, you love me, we're one happy family. I don't remember the rest of it, because I haven't seen Barney in, ever. I don't think I've ever seen Barney. I've just heard about it. But there you go. That was a very, very short song about love. And no, Metalist, I don't love you. Stop asking. Oh, his name is Aaron, if you wanted to know, spelled with an A. An A-R-I-N. Very odd, kinky spelling of Aaron. But let's see, what else? Oh, Metalist and I are going to try and do a section next time on just straight improv. Whose line is it anyways kind of shit. So if you have any, scenes that you want to see us do, what I mean by scenes is, you're in a grocery store and you talk about melons or some weird shit. I don't know. If you have a scene and you think it's going to be really funny or really interesting when we do it, give it to us and we'll do something like an Irish drinking game or some weird shit with it, and it'll be fun. So you can email me those at frvade@hotmail.com. Or you can email me porn, you can email me whatever the fuck you want. Just don't send me another virus. Some fucker sent me a virus and I'm going to have to, mail hack them or something. And then the same asshole signed me up for 50 of those spam emailing lists and I had to block all of them. because I have a nice spam blocker. So, don't do that again, whoever it was. So yeah, I'm gonna end this baby now while I still can and stop rambling. So, peace, night, have fun, don't have sex too much, because it's bad for your health.